Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk, rocking the eye. Yeah, I'm back, doing what I do for you. Today, writers in 25 Rules to Live By, storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. Life lessons is what I'm giving you. You tune in and receiving them. I hope you're using them. Let's do this. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Pay attention. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. See, there's a spiritual thing going on here. Trust me. That's my mission to get all my right thinkers to know themselves spiritually. I'm having fun today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go. Now the question is, know thyself spiritually. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not spiritually is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not spiritually is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know spiritually is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know spiritually is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them with what? Spiritual knowledge. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do. Bring you spiritual awareness, wake you up with knowledge of self spiritually. Here we go. A person who knows and knows that they know spiritually is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. We getting there. And to my yacht, be true. Always pay respect to my girl, just as much we pay to Amen. Let's go. Right thinkers. You know I'm on the spiritual thing right now, so let's keep it going. Let's talk about the power of spiritual love. What's spiritual love? You got love, then there's that next level of love. That spiritual love that you have for moi, yourself. That means your creator. Let's talk about it. Hope you can get the concept. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I said spiritual love because I'm in love with my spirit. That's the essence of who I am. That means I love myself. I got a coworker, her favorite phrase is, I love me some me. When you love you, you're on the right track. All you have to do is find out who you are so that how you loving the right person. But loving you is a start. Trust me. When you love you spiritually, when you love your spiritual self, aka God, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, that's spiritual love. The love that you have for your inner self, the love that you have for that inner hidden person that's within you, which is God, aka Amen. But the love that you have for that is spiritual love. How do you show your worship and your gratification and praise for that? You do the right thing every day, like moi, and it will give you back in abundance. Another word we talk about later. I got to do a lesson on abundance. Okay. But here you go. We all remember our first physical love for the opposite sex, that first love. Make your heart just go boom, 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 boom. You just get so, yeah, we all been there. We all experienced that, which is fine. But that love that you have for yourself trumps that by leaps and bounds. That's the difference. Okay. Love, that feeling that you get from what? Your other half to share in life. You want a mate. I call it helpmate. In order for you to be whole, you need another half. You only half. I got a story for that too, but this ain't the time. But in order to be whole, you need male need a female to be complete. A king needs a queen to he sit on his throne, or he's not a king, not a queen. You're just somebody out there by yourself. Love means you're going to what? Treat them the way what? The way they want to be treated and should be treated, and vice versa. It's a two-way street. I found love on a two-way. That meant I got back what I put out. That's a good thing. That's a good deal. But you can lose on what? The lonely highway. I'm just wilding this morning. I don't know what's going on. Must be in the tea. Excuse me. Spiritual love is love of self, aka God. I'm trying to tell you. Excuse me. That unconditional love that you get from your pet, that I'm a pet owner, so I know that. Ain't nothing like that. That's God, but in animal form. But when nature shows love for you, ho, 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 that's what you want. Okay. My love for myself, aka God, was always there. I called it funk. I always knew me. I just didn't know I didn't know at the time. Again, when you're ignorant to something that you don't know, but you're doing something because it feels right, you think whatever it is, you make it up in your mind. I made up as I was going. Hey Paul. You gotta stop. But that love for what's inside you, for who you are, that should be embedded in all of us. That's our integrity. That's our self-respect. That's spiritual love. When I became spiritually enlightened, my love for God, aka my higher self, unbelievable. But the kicker is what you get back in return when you show that. I get a little misty. Here you go. Loving myself. I was called conceited. Yeah, I always loved me, but I didn't understand, so I didn't show it, I guess, in the proper form. I just showed it as being braggadocious, egotistical. So, yeah, I was caught up. Trust me. Again, ignorance. I was ego tripping, wrong thinking. But I still love me. That didn't take away that because I was wrong. It just stopped me from loving me. But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. That will supersede anything else you're doing. Self love is the power that drives you to be your best self. Give your best to whoever it is you're dealing with. Give your best effort to whatever you're involved in. That's just human nature. That's being a good person. Love is your parents, your grandparents, your children, your brothers, your sister. It's different than love of self. You have love for them. You love them because of who they are. But you have to love yourself. Why? For who you are. Hello, God in the flesh. We shy, we say God is love. What's more powerful than the power of love? Love, truth, all those things that you give God the title for, that's what it really means. And if you understood it and you put it in the context in which it's intended, you will be an obedient servant to your maker. You will live right, do right, and act right. Why? That's what you hold yourself accountable to do. Well, no, that's what I hold myself accountable. I'm going to speak for myself. Again, the power of spiritual love is the strongest force known to man. Yeah, love makes the world go round. We know that. Why? Because that's what Mayat is all about. Order, justice, reciprocity. Anything that's good and divine represents Mayat. Remember, balance. That's Mayat. When you live your life according to that, you will be rewarded. Y'all call it what y'all want. Say what you want the new way, the old ways. If you ain't living Mayat, you ain't living right. I live Mayat. Get it? All right, what's this? Love is the action. Saying it don't prove anything. Show. Excuse me. How did I get here? Okay, wait. Love is an action. Okay, saying it don't prove anything. Showing it makes it worth seeing. Express it, show it, prove it, manifest it. Oh, baby, I love you. I love you. If you fall for that and think you got to be crazy. Proof is in the seeing. Show me. God from North. Here you go. Watch this. I have love for my spiritual family, aka my church family, who I fellowship with, and we are on the same spiritual accord when it comes to God. I have no problem with them claiming Jesus, not at all. But the end result is we fellowship and we praise and worship God. They treat me right, they respect me, they take care of me as family. I give them the same respect back. Trust me. You can share spiritual love with like-minded people. That's my whole point. I teach you how to get in touch with your spiritual side, with knowledge of self. I don't teach biblical concepts. I don't teach religious concepts. I teach ancient Egyptian concepts. The Bible wasn't around then. Understand that? I have nothing against you guys, but I teach something different. Understand that, please? Spiritual love is what church and the mosque, the synagogue, are supposed to spread and share amongst their people. Somewhere they dropped the ball because it's not being done the way it's intended. Again, I respect religion. I don't understand the purpose of it. But when it's misinterpreted and misguided, don't work. Go nowhere. That's my constant. Here we go. Religion's purpose is to do what? Share the Spirit of God with its followers. Teach them what I'm doing, how to recognize and get to God by serving Him, being close to Him, worshiping Him, praising Him, and He will pay you back. You will not get what you think, but if you do it right, you'll get what you never thought you would. That abundance. When God delivers, he delivers. Understand that? But if you go to Him every time you need, you don't want to just keep begging and praying. Oh Lord, please. What do you do for Him? I give back by teaching right thinking philosophy. I'm just saying. Spirituality is not defined by religion, but righteous living. That's what I teach. That's what I advocate. And that's what I do for you. To show you. I ain't just blowing smoke. I ain't just gaslighting you. No, this is how you do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Just follow me. If I'm leading you up, man, do what I do. Get yourself together, enjoy your life, but be the best you can be with practice daily at doing just that. Sorry about that. Let me get this wrapped up. All right, appreciate you tuning in. I'm about to close it out. Last one. Loving yourself is loving God. That's powerful. I had to calm myself down. All right, watch this. I know there's power in having knowledge of self, and to love yourself exhibits that power when you put in the work of good deeds, living righteous. Oh, the rewards. That's all I can tell you. When you love you, you're conscious of how you act and treat people all the time. You can't profess to be religious and holding them down and then treat people like crap. Right thinking philosophy teaches you about your higher self, aka God. To love yourself, you need to know yourself. The power is in what? Knowing thyself and living yourself, and loving yourself is the power that it generates for you to do, be, and act the best you can be. I love myself. Some me. Yeah, we all should have that concept. And those who don't, that's fine. You might be a little more humble, less aggressive, but I love me some me. Ain't no doubt about that. And anybody who feel that way, I have nothing but respect and love for them. Why? Because that's a start. That's what it starts. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to love some you also. With what? Knowledge of you, understanding you, and you putting in the work. And guess what? When He loves you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Trust me, He'll take care of those who take care of Him. Right thinkers, that's our job, to take care of Him and self. I'll be back. I got you.